What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Jessie's Histories and Mysteries. I'm so glad you're joining me today, and today I'm going to show you some clips of my most scariest things that happened to us that was actually caught on camera. And watch all the way to the end, because some of the best evidence I ever caught will be at the end, and you will enjoy all the clips. Some you may have seen and some you may not. So let's get on with this adventure. Turn down those lights, get comfortable with your favorite blanket, grab your popcorn, and get ready for some real life ghost stories. Okay guys, our first story is about Mr. Nasty. The May Stringer house in Brooksville, Florida is known to be haunted. The ghost of Mr. Nasty stays upstairs in the attic and causes all kinds of trouble. And so we were there after hours, just walking around filming. We went out to the garden area. I felt something following me that I thought I caught on camera, but evidently I wasn't rolling. So Angie, Marie were in front of me, and they saw, and there's a picture of this in Marie's video, and it's probably in Angie's too, of a very tall black figure with a big hat on, a rimmed hat, and Marie saw his face. She didn't get it on camera, but she saw his actual face, and she said run, and we ran. And as I turned, they're in front of me now, as I turned this way with the camera to run, his face appears right in front of me, and I caught that on video. So that is coming up, and then after we fled from there, we drove in front of the May Stringer house, and Angie and I were looking at a figure of a child in the window, and Marie said she thought she saw something on the porch. Well, we're all intent, zooming in on that porch, and then somebody knocks on the freaking window. And I really freak out, and I apologize. There is language when you see this section, but you got to understand what you didn't see on camera. I had the camera this way, but when that knock happened, I turned and looked, because Marie was driving, to see if I saw something in the window, and I didn't. And I think that's what freaked me out more than the knock, the fact there was nobody there. And if you listen closely, right before the knock happens, you hear the automatic doors either lock or unlock directly before that happens. And I don't know if it was the actual person that maybe I couldn't see, but I feel it wasn't. But what's really neat is I think the ghost was using the energy from the car or anything else to get up the energy to do the knock on the door. That's what I think it is. So let me know what you think in the comments, and watch this short clip. So we're gonna get out of here, guys. We're here in North.
Go.
What is it? What is it? What is it? What the hell? Who? What? Oh Lord! Oh Jesus! Oh my God! There's really a guy?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Ah, fuck! Stop! What? Go. Stop! You're scaring me. What? Who was it?
Somebody just knocked on the damn door.
Holy shit balls. Ah, fuck!
Okay, guys, how crazy was that? That was so freaking spooky. So I can't explain that one. It's just something we can't explain, and you can let me know in the comments what you think about that. The link to the actual full-length video is in the description area. Before I go any further, I want you to tide smash the heck out of my like button, hit subscribe, and ring my bell if you haven't already. Make sure your notifications are on so you don't miss when I post a new video. And thank you so much for subscribing and liking my videos and commenting. It helps me out so much, and it encourages me to make more videos for you. So our next video I call Fleeing from Tally Cemetery. You know, these videos do in actuality have a different name than what I've named them here, but there's something walking in the woods. Anyway, back to my story. Tally Cemetery was told to me by a friend that I go to church with, and he said it was the most haunted cemetery in Alabama. I did not know when I drove there about this time of day, almost dark, that it was back in the freaking woods by itself. I was really and truly too scared to get out of the car. But I thought, I drove an hour to get here, I'm getting out of the car. Now mind you, this was before I had the spirit box, the REM pod, and all my toys. Because when I first started this channel, you will notice my very earlier videos just has been walking around graves and showing you who's there and talking about them and pretty much leaving. The reason for that is I live in a very small town. This is part of the Bible Belt. I did not know how people would accept or think of me if I actually did the paranormal. But to be truthful, I've always been into the paranormal ever since I was a kid. But anyway, off camera, when I was at Tally Cemetery, I had finished filming and I was taking a picture of the sign, and I could hear from the woods running through the gravel, and I could hear the leaves rustling. Something ran up to me. I couldn't see anything, and I'm holding the camera, and I thought, okay, I'm not going to acknowledge you. You're not going to scare me. I'm a child of God, and I'm protected. As soon as I thought that, and I didn't say it out loud, I thought it, here come another one from the other side, ran up to me. Now, I've seen where people have had experiences where they said something ran up to them in the woods or whatever, and I always thought it was fake. I didn't believe it was real. But after that happened to me, I can't deny it. So you won't actually see that on film because it was not caught on camera, but you will see in this very short clip my reaction to what just happened. Okay guys, I didn't stay long at this cemetery because I honestly have to tell you, I'm scared. I'm not kidding. You may think I'm silly. This place has the freaking creepiest vibe I've ever seen in my life. And I'm not really sure how to back up here. There's really not a whole lot of rain. So that was very creepy at that cemetery, guys. I have been there multiple times since then with different people and had different things happen. It never fails when I go there and take pictures. I always capture spirits either in the trees or in the woods. If you are interested in watching my videos from Tally, I will have the links in the description below, and I do plan on going back there real soon. The person that told me where it was, him and his brother have a family member out there. There's another video where I went into an abandoned cabin, saw a bone inside. You may or may not have seen that video. That was right before we got into Tally. He told me that belonged to his grandparents' house, and that his uncle that's buried at Tally Cemetery was laid out in the living room of that cabin we were in. I had no idea. I kind of wish I'd brought the spirit box in there. Our next video I call Night of the Demon. In this video, I was with Angie the Green-Eyed Angel. We went to the witch's house in Florida. Everybody knows all about the witch's house. So we went at night just to see what we could see. And from the get-go, We felt things, we saw things. I did a very interesting spirit box session there. If you want to see the full video, I've got a gnat, I'm sorry. If you want to see the full video, the link is in the description below. But here's just some very interesting clips that you might want to see about what we caught there.
I saw a shadow over there.
Oh, over this way?
Yeah, right. Well, remember when...
Yes. You see where that, I mean, it's a broken tree back through there. Kind of. Looks kind of like a wishbone behind a, I don't know if I can zoom in on it. It's, trying to see where it is compared to what I'm looking at. Anyway, right in through there. Anyway, I could have sworn I saw a face right there. And I turned around once. What? You scare me?
I feel it.
I do too. Oh God.
Can't harm us, but I feel you.
Oh wow.
That was up towards our car. I just saw a shadow back there.
Oh shit, no.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, I thought I just saw something right back there
Oh God. Ooh.
in the window.
Did you hear that?
That's where I saw him the first time. Was in that room.
Oh shit! Oh my God!
Oh my God.
So that was super scary, guys. I'm telling you what, that place is truly haunted. There's truly stuff going on there. Our next video clip is at Black Oak Cemetery, which is not far from my house. Now this cemetery is so freaking creepy. I don't know why it is. You just have to be there to feel it. Well, I decided to do an alone challenge, and I mean a real alone challenge. There was nobody with me. And I was in the dark, and I kept hearing something following me. And in this first clip, you will hear that thing following me. There's a point where I turn around, and you can see me completely stopped, and you can hear somebody walking across the leaves. It's super crazy. And so I also caught the voice of a woman, and I was touched for the very first time by a spirit. And y'all, I did not get that on camera. I got home, and I was like, yeah, I got a banger. And I watch it, and I'm like, oh, why is it up there? And Kevin just started laughing at me because I was so upset. I mean, you know, he wasn't trying to be mean, but you know how guys are. They like to pick on the women. So, but I did get touched there. So even though you won't see that, you will see my reaction as I leave. I did not know I was filming that part, but it's actually kind of funny. You can see how scared I was. So here are those clips of Black Oak Cemetery. I just feel like there's somebody with me, behind me. Tripped on something. Ooh. Sounds like something's rustling them leaves besides me. Holy shit. Okay guys, these next couple of clips are just creepy beyond imagining. I was with Jenny's Journey and Mysteries, and we were at the White's Bridge. We had to actually stop at a store and ask the local people where it was because the GPS wasn't quite getting us there. And before we got done talking, we had a crowd around us, and everybody's like, "You're going there, you're going there, you're crazy." And they could not believe, they were that scared of that place. So we did a 3-part video. I did a 3-part and Jenny did a 3-part for different sections. While we were on the bridge, I heard a man humming or whistling twice, and there was no other person out there, so that was major creepy. But when we get to the unholy part where the slave cemetery is, you know, there's a woman allegedly haunting that bridge looking for her lost love or her baby. But when we were at the other part, which is on the other side of the water, you could hear in my camera a woman sobbing and crying. And then at the end, Jenny starts getting really sick because something was trying to attach to her. And a spirit said a sentence so clearly in my camera. It's very spooky, guys. Here are those clips. I don't know if it's somewhere. Right in here? Okay. Right over there. Okay. It's really creepy. Oh, right here, don't you? No.
Did you just feel like really?
Yeah. Oh, man. I felt really dizzy at that bridge. Oh, God. I felt really super dizzy at that bridge. I felt like just flipping over the edge of it. And I know that sounds really crazy. That sounds super crazy, but... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jeez. Jeez. Hi guys, I'm back. I'm still fighting the gnats. It's getting dark and they're just, I don't know what it is. They're just flying around me like I don't know what. Okay, back to my story. The next video is called The Figure in the Woods. And this was when I was with Marie's Life Vlogs and Mysteries, Angie the Green-Eyed Angel, CJ and Dana. They are called the Mysterious Ones and the Mysterious One's Wife. Now, the night before, Angie and Marie came across a group of people doing some sort of ceremony inside the Spring Hill Cemetery. And that's where we were. And y'all know how haunted that place is. Well, as I was filming with my blue light, I caught a figure in the woods. And you can't really tell when you watch the video, but that figure was in different places. It wasn't just always in the same place. Unbeknownst to me, CJ and Dana had saw somebody or a figure in the woods a different way. I didn't know that till I watched their video. And to me, that was validation that there was something in the woods that night. Have a look. Angie? tree you were talking about, or is that somebody standing there? Yeah. Look through my viewfinder. Do you see what I'm talking about? Is that a tree? That looks so freaking creepy. Hell. Witches. We all love ghost stories of witches and spooky stories of what all they've done, or curses, or how they became a witch, or what happened to them in the end. Our local witch story, well, about 40 minutes from me, is called The Witch of HINDS ROAD. There's still something in them woods. I called this one Chase Out of HINDS ROAD. And what happened when I went there is I did a daytime and a nighttime video there. When I went in the daytime, I was with a friend. Well, it was nighttime. It was nighttime. I was with a friend. We walked around, did spirit box. I caught 2 orbs, but I'm going to show you a clip of a very good one. And it was so creepy and so spooky, we didn't want to be there anymore. We left. The next night, I went back because I found out where the cave was that she supposedly stayed in sometimes. And it was raining. I got back into the car because something kept telling me, get back in the car, get back in the car. And I do like a little spirit app for a minute, and I video that, and the next thing I know, there's somebody pulling behind me, and they turn their lights off. Honey, I hauled butt out of there. I was so scared. Watch this. As I was getting my spirit box ready, a light comes up out of the pond and crosses in front of me. It looks like an orb. There it comes. And I'm going to do a replay for you. It doesn't appear to be a bug to me because it retained its own light. Let me know in the comments what you think it is, an orb or a bug. Okay. Y'all can see it. I'll walk down there for just a second. Okay. Woo. So supposedly there's a black dog, one of those hellhounds that can be seen here too. I was going to get in it. Whew, gosh, I'm so nervous. Okay guys, this shit's why I wouldn't recommend anybody doing this. I was stopping that app, right? I know y'all can't really see me, but I'm fleeing from the scene. I kid you not. A car came up behind me, and it wouldn't have been bad if they like just went around me, but they turned their damn lights off. Scared the F out of me. I like squalled rocks, and I'm like flying down this road. I think they left. I think they stayed behind, but I mean, they might have just been a local resident, but it scared me to death when they come up behind me and I seen they turned their lights off. I'm like, hell no. Hell no. I'm like booking it out of here, dude. I'm glad I was in the car and had my lights off. I mean, my doors locked, because I could have still been at that cave. Whew. Holy crap. Don't ever do this alone, guys. I know this video is real grainy right now because it's dark, but it's because I'm literally filming you on my cell phone. I don't even have my seatbelt on yet. I'm literally filming you on my cell phone, and I throw my camera down. It might even still be filming. I don't know. Get the crap off this damn road. Those people, oh, I'm bright lighting the person in front of me. Those people are not behind me. Oh, no, wait a minute. I think they are coming. They're way back there, though. Oh, crap. I'm telling you what, I'm fixing to bounce out of Gadsden real quick. This next video is at a cemetery in Moultrie, Georgia, and I was with Jenny's Journey and Mysteries. And I'm sorry, at the moment, I forget the name of the cemetery, but it is very haunted and very creepy at night. We separated for a little while. Jenny and I were both followed by something. It's hard to express it on camera because you're not actually there to feel what we feel. It was so crazy, guys. And we saw shadow figures everywhere. It was nuts. Take a look. Trees with all the Spanish moss on it. So pretty. This place, we'll head on. Ooh. Holy hell. Ooh. Okay, let's head back over a little bit closer to Jenny. Oh my gosh. Who's here with us?
Chest is feeling heavy.
It's weird.
Huh? Hello?
Ran up where, damn it?
There.
What the hell, in front of us?
There.
In front of us?
Yes.
Don't say that now. Hell no. Oh my gosh. Who is that down there?
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
We're officers of the law. Of the spook law. In this next video, I filmed it at the TV, off of TVA land at Bellefonte in Scottsboro, Hollywood type area. And what happened there is that used to be a town, Bellefonte used to be. If you want to see the whole history, it's down in the link for the whole video is down below in the description area. But I went to the abandoned cemetery, and Kevin was on the street, but he wasn't up there with me, and you can tell I'm way back in the woods. It was so creepy. There were holes everywhere. Either graves have fallen through, and there's also maybe suspected grave robbery. But the whole time I was there, I felt and heard a woman following me, and twice I catch her humming in the camera. It's very creepy, guys. Check this out. Okay. See how far I can get. I can see some more up ahead. These holes are freaking me out. Like, did y'all hear that? I'm coming up to it, okay? Okay. I'm going to put it back up, alright? I hope you had fun with it. Okay, guys, this last clip is, to me, the scariest thing I ever witnessed. I was at the HALES Bar, Dam, and Marina in Tennessee. And what they did was Vicky and Jeff were over the ghost tours. And I arrived on time, and I was the only one that showed up. So they I walked around with them. I sat with them a minute, watched them do a spirit board, which was really creepy. I did not participate, but I watched. And they knew that some kids were fixing to show up, so they went downstairs to wait for them. So I called this 30 minutes alone at the HALES Bar Down, but I was there so much longer. The whole video is about an hour, but I cut a good bit out. The link for it's in the description if you want to watch the whole thing, because different stuff happens throughout the whole thing, and different people see different stuff, especially in the tunnels. And that's where I stayed the most, was in the tunnels. And there's this one part where I am finding out that my apps on my phone are getting messed with. I'm hearing stuff. the room feels so much colder than what it was, and right then a chair moves. It moves this way and then it slams against the wall. It was already sitting up against the wall, but it moved and went back. And you can even hear, you don't see it when it happens, but you can even hear a smack when it smacked the seat to move it. Now, I did not know what happened at the time. I knew I heard a loud sound, but I didn't know what it was until I got home to edit. And oh, my jaw just dropped when I saw what actually happened. And I would have never seen it if that yellow balloon hadn't been behind the chair. Because you'll notice with the yellow balloon being behind the chair, you can see the little backs of the chair, and you can see it move across that balloon. And that's the only way I knew it happened. Now, after the kids showed up, they had their tour. We were all ready to leave and go home. There was this huge, loud scream. And it doesn't actually sound that loud in the clip, but it was so loud it reverberated throughout the dam. That place is super haunted, guys. And I want to go back there so bad, but Jeff and Vicky have given up their position as the ghost investigation tour people. So at this time, nobody can get into the dam. So that's very sad. I really hope they open back up soon. Take a look at those clips.
Ovilus off.
What the hell?
Ovilus off.
What the?
It was holy.
Ooh.
It was holy.
Ooh.
Wasn't that nuts, guys? That was absolutely crazy. I hope you enjoyed these. Please make sure to smash that like button. The links to all the videos that you saw, the full videos, are down in the description if you want to check them out. Please share this on your social medias, and I am on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I have a merch store. The link is also in the description. And if you want to help me with gas money, I do have my PayPal down there for that. It'll go straight to the channel to make some more videos for you. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this, and I can't wait to do some more videos for you. I love ya. Pleasant dreams and no nightmares. Bye-bye.